to my new channel. I'm calling it Millennial Money and Investing. Now, although the title is Millennial Money and Investing, I do not mean it to just include millennials. Obviously, investing and money handling or money knowledge is something that everybody needs to know, right? We all need financial wisdom, especially if we're going to do our own investing. So this doesn't just include millennials, it includes everyone, but specifically I wanted to make a channel for the many millennials out there who are wanting to learn how to invest on their own, learn how to handle their money better, maybe do budgeting, learn strategies for investing. I am an older millennial to some extent, maybe older than some of you, but I have found that investing is not as hard as most people make it out to be. Now, I have read a lot of books, I've listened to a lot of podcasts, I follow a lot of different media and take a lot of time to learn myself, but I often find that many of the professionals overcomplicate things and say things like, hey, if you can make 10 to 12% in the stock market, you're staying with the market, you're doing great. And I have found that that is actually not really that good. If you look at other types of investments and strategies out there, it's not hard to make more than that. And I myself, year over year, have made more than 12%. And that has put me in a position where I can try new types of investments and try to push the boundaries a little bit further with some new things that I'm learning. And I also just want to encourage all of you out there that no matter what your income is, you can invest well and retire well, regardless of your job. I would almost say regardless of your age. If you're 50 years old and you're watching this video and you want to retire to be a millionaire, and you have almost nothing saved, I think you can still retire as a millionaire. I believe it's very possible. Now, depending on your level of debt and if you have some other money problems like a spending problem or saving problem, that could cause some other problems. But we have some things and some videos we'll put out to kind of help address those and help you get to a retirement age with enough in the bank that you can retire safely and comfortably. So what will this channel include? This is kind of an introductory video of what I hope to do in the future and videos I hope to put out. One, understanding money, understanding basic economics, how money works. This is something that's not really taught well in schools, at high school or a collegiate level, unless your parents really taught you how to handle money, do a budget, what's important, what's not important, what to focus on, what to get rid of. You might not know, and this really could be hurting your financial future. The second thing I hope to do is to explain what types of investments there are. I think many people think of investing as just stocks. They don't really know what other opportunities there are. Now, I will probably focus more on the investment strategies and the types of investments I like more than others, but I'll also just kind of put stuff out there so people can know there are many opportunities out there to make money, even investing just within your IRA or 401k. A lot of people think, oh, well, my money's in an IRA, can only go into stocks. That's actually not true. The third thing I hope to cover is investing at your risk level. So many people have varying levels of risk. Have I personally have found that sometimes they're too generalized. When you talk to an investment institution, they'll kind of have you take this risk profile and then say, oh, you're a conservative investor, so you should only do this. I'll kind of broaden that topic a bit. I think that most people can invest in almost any type of investment. You just might have to adjust your trading or investment strategy to fit your level of risk. And I hope to do that and explain more on that. But just a quick snapshot of what that might look like. I think you can invest in a more aggressive tool, but invest at a conservative level. And I'll explain more about that in a future video, but I think that's a great way to get more return than you can just in a mutual fund or in an ETF. The fourth thing I hope to do is to share about what to do in financial planning and investing and what to avoid. So I think there's a lot of misinformation around debt, how to pay debt off, or whether to avoid debt completely or not. And I hope to kind of expel some of those or dispel some of those theories or myths out there, but then also provide some helpful information. And then lastly, strategies to making money. I think there's nothing better than hearing firsthand and getting some good information about what you can do to make money and some practical steps, and giving some guidelines and teaching some basics on following indicators or what to look for, what's important, what's not so important. So sometimes, if you've ever opened up a stock chart, or maybe you've dabbled a little bit and you've opened up like the Thinkorswim platform and you're just overwhelmed. There's so much information. I want to help clarify some of that and show you don't need all of that information to be a successful investor. You can find a couple key indicators, learn what they are, and learn to trade off of just mainly a couple key indicators. So thank you for joining me. If you've followed me so far into this video, I hope you like what you're hearing and you're excited about the upcoming videos. Like or subscribe so that you get new videos and content when I put them out. And I will try to explain really clearly how you can take hold of your financial future. You can invest and then retire at a maybe even early age and retire comfortably regardless of what your income is. So I'm excited to share all this with you. I hope you are too. Join me in the future. My name's Brady, and again, this is the new channel, Millennial Money and Investing.